behind them, so they're going to be running in between those tackles, and Ron Ellington has to be the guy to stop this rushing attack. But he has a unique statistic about him. Last time on this field, 7 sacks 2 years ago playing against the Lions.
So Mars Hill will certainly look out for number 94. It's the 100th year of football here at Catawba, and they have one of the largest crowds ever to come to Shuford Stadium. It's a top 25 matchup between the
is the only way.
Yeah, could be.
I mean, maybe that's something. That's where coaches, that's why they get paid the big bucks.
But you know what? You brought up a good point. They had a short week to get ready. They were basically helmet and shoulder pads most of the week, helmets and T-shirts for a good portion of the week. If you're going to put in those plays, they likely put them in the week before getting ready for this game.
Yep, the knowledge retention from week to week, it can stay. And so they didn't have to use all their plays in a strong game last week. So they just used it again this week.
So a pitch again to Tyree Allen. He is swallowed and dumped by Ron Ellington. Ron Ellington would love for them to run the ball out.
When you run the ball outside the tackles and stretch it to a speed defense, that does not work. You know, you cannot do that. And Ellington is a guy with great athleticism. They're letting him stretch it out. You're not going to get it there. You got to hit it up inside these tackles. Look at the pitch. Look at all the blue shirts. They're spreading with him. Look, you're not getting outside of that defense. Ellington is licking his chops. He's loving that. He's saying, oh, please, thank you. Running it right outside. You know, I had 7 sacks on you 2 years ago, you know.
Did you forget about that? Did you lose the box score?
I have speed.
Ellington, a preseason All-American candidate. Last year, the Conference Defensive Player of the Year. And now forcing him into a third. Tower try to pick up for him. There's Ellington coming off of his edge, and they keep it on the ground. And there's Ellington to swallow him up and bring Chappelle Rose down for the first. Washington in the backfield. Stradling wanting to go to the air again. Tipped at the line of scrimmage by Ron Ellington at 6'4", 220. Ellington, part of that monster program down the road at Charlotte Independent to produce a national champion quarterback in Chris Lee. They just lost for the first time in 110 games a couple weeks ago.
And Mr. Ellington didn't fall for the okey doke, okay? He's staying fundamentally sound. Get his hands up. No chop block. How about I bat that one down and force him to kick a field goal?
Here's a 33-yard attempt. Looking to go to the air. Stradling pump fake, would wisely chuck this one out of the back of the end zone. That one was almost picked off by Jasmine Carpenter. He tried to throw it over the goalpost, but it came down like a duck, and it was almost picked.
Stradling, that time I'm looking down. Look, we all get to play quarterback. Look, there's nobody open. Run the football. Don't do that little falling away.
Independence High School down in Charlotte. 109 consecutive wins these guys had, and Ellington was a part of that as a high schooler.
Yeah, he said, I never lost ever in high school. I mean, how many people can say that? He's like, I don't know about losing. We never ever lost. So that's pretty amazing.
Former Florida quarterback Chris Lee out of Independence High School on the Massaquoi to catch the guys in Georgia. Ball loose. He was down though. Would have been another turnover, and again it's Ron Ellington finding his way to the backfield.
You remember 2 years ago, Ellington had 7 sacks against these guys, okay? So you know he has positive feelings every time he sees Mars Hill. This time, look at him in a 2-point stance this time, coming aggressive down the line of scrimmage. Somebody's not paying attention. That tackle has to kick out there and get on him quick. Ellington is athletic. Might got away with one right there. I thought that might have been a fumble. But Ellington, you can't be complaining about 7 tackles, a sack, some tackles for loss. This is a productive game.
Understatement.
That is. I would say that is a nice game, but he has 7 sacks in his mind. Right?
They walk him in again, put 2 guys out, Stradling going.